Hey, welcome in everyone. How you doing? Happy Thursday. Let me see here.
Oh my gosh. I just looked at my little zit. It's so big.
Oh,
My little zit.
nobody
is so
sees
big.
her big little zit.
And my hair's crazy because shower hair.
Just took a shower. All right. How you guys doing tonight? Maya's here. Says just about to drive home from the store, and then I'll hop and chat. Awesome. Take your time. Be safe. Mandy's here. How's it going? Says, hey guys, I'm just leaving my last store of the night. See, we go early and then everybody's still sourcing. It's like too early. We should go back to 8. Just kidding. Let's see. Fridley's here. How's it going, Fridley? Hey, Kathy, Chris, and Reese. Yeah, you got to join from the beginning tonight. Awesome, Fridley. Welcome in. Kathy's got some listings to do. And yeah, got Reese there.
Some cookies to eat.
None for Reese. No.
Oh, sorry, Reese.
All right, I'm gonna open up my soda. Tommy, what's going on, man? Tommy, Seattle. Good morning, Marvin's. What's new? 2 videos this week. We're putting a video out tomorrow. That's new. It's new.
Otherwise, not much.
Yeah, same old.
Thinking about getting a shed?
Thinking about getting
new.
a shed. There we go. We can talk about that tonight. Well, I mean, we've been thinking about something, right? But maybe that's a little bit more. Man, my camera is like, it's like dusty. Maybe we could do some shed talk.
Well, I'm ready to list because if I don't get my 20 listings done, my whole day is ruined.
Okay, so you're gonna jump right into listing?
Yes.
And your
You can
screen's
chat and
ready to
I'll
go?
chat.
You got all your...
I got all
All
my
your,
email and that's pretty much it. Pushed over.
All right, let's check out what Kathy's doing.
Just listing.
Didn't we talk about you should have gotten a shed like a year ago? Yeah, everybody thinks that. We should have gotten a shed at our last house and all that. I think the earliest we could have gotten a shed, I mean, we could have got one like as soon as we closed on here, but it would. I mean, it's gonna take a little bit of work to get it workable. So it would have pulled away from all the other things that we've been getting pulled away from. But originally I was hoping to get like a larger building, and I think we were just kind of looking at it from a realistic perspective and not my dream world. And you know, a smaller, not small, but a smaller shed kind of makes some sense. So makes a little bit of sense, I guess. Kelly's here. How's it going? Artful Journey.
Hello.
Stacy, how's it going? Says, I haven't watched a live in so long, but glad to catch tonight. Y'all inspire me so much. Thank you. Well, Stacy, thank you so much for saying that. Glad you can make it tonight. Kathy's just rocking away. She's already got a listing done, pretty much.
Type's not done.
You lay in your bed so people don't see your butt. You're not gonna get no cookies. Is the music on? Okay. Let's see. Nicole says, hi guys. I met Kathy today at the Benz.
Did you find, what's the best thing you found? Because I haven't looked through my stuff, but I'm pretty sure nothing. It's good that I found.
She says, it was nice meeting you. I've been watching your channel for years and I've learned so much. Thank you. Yeah, Nicole, what's your best find of the day, Kathy? Found a whole lot of nothing.
I don't remember the name, one pair of like linen pants that the comps are really good, but they have a big tear on the waistband, but I still got them because the lowest comps was like 30 something. They retail for like over $200, so I'm sure I could probably get 20 to 30 still. And I wanted to show them because they were cool, but I don't remember the name. So cool, I don't remember anything about them.
Tommy says, you'll have to rename yourselves to Ginger Shed Flips. We'll be the Commonwealth Ginger Shed Flips. Who else has got a shed? There's quite a few sheds out there. I don't know them all off the top of my head.
Everybody.
I wanted to be better than everybody and have like a building, but I guess a shed will do. We're going to make it super nice though. Way nicer than everybody else's.
Oh, stop. That's going to be hard to do.
Yeah.
Some nice
Oh, yeah.
there.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be like your style, which is everybody's got like all their cool collectibles on the walls and stuff, and you don't collect nothing. You can't put all your pillows on your wall. Make sure you put heat in it. Yeah, we've got I have a mini split unit that I had in my shop in my garage in the other house, and I took it. So we have that. So yeah, we'll have to run power out there, and all that fun stuff. Lisa, what's going on? Welcome in. Good to see you again. Nicole says, my best find of the day wasn't great. Not a good Ben's day.
It wasn't a good day at all.
But I'd say kids' born boots. Is that better than what you got? Those linen pants?
Probably, since my pants have a hole.
Do your boots have holes? No. Tom, what's going on? Says good evening, gingers.
Good evening.
Good evening, Tom. Flipping value. That will be exciting to see. Amber Resells popped in. How's it going? How you doing?
Amber has me wanting to count all the pieces in my death pile, which I don't consider a death pile, but yeah. And I'm too scared to count them all.
Nicole says, I didn't even know Born made boots for youth. No holes. That's good. Gingerbot's fast with the welcomes. Yeah, not always too smart. But fast. It actually welcomes itself in every time. Praying for no snow day tomorrow, says Nicole.
Gosh, yeah.
I want to go back to the bins and try again. You'll probably end up to the bins tomorrow.
No. If I do my listings right now, and I think I already have 20 more drafted extra, then I'll be done with my 100 for the week. I'm planning to do those like in the morning right after I drop the kids off at school, assuming there is school.
There's gonna be school. There's no snow. It hasn't snowed since
Everything
like 3
was
o'clock.
canceled after school today.
Amber says, I'm so curious, Kathy. To what your death pile is?
I don't remember what I told you. I probably said around 200. It's
probably like 600.
No. Those bins upstairs is mostly it. And those would probably have like 20-ish. It's probably 200 to 300. But I don't want to count.
Flippin' Value says, if I counted the pieces in our money pile, I would cry. Mostly since I bought the auction from a shopaholic lady. So you bought everything from a shopaholic. Does that kind of make you a shopaholic too now? Just kidding. I've got 6 bins of shoes in my living room. Halfway through bin 3. Progress. Way to go, Lisa. Maybe. Yeah, I still have like 2 bins in the death pile to process. So it's so if it's a snow day, I have a lot to do. Yeah, let's call them death pile days instead of snow days.
Last weekend, we didn't have anything to do with the kids or anything, so I was at home while Chris was working at the other house, and I drafted most of my listings for the whole week, which has been nice because I've been just getting them knocked out every morning, and I went to bins almost every day this week. That's a koala, right?
I think so.
Just it's not this one because it has flower feet.
Nicole says, I'm using your spreadsheet too, and I absolutely love it. Thanks, guys. Awesome. Glad you like it. Lisa says, my death pile fits in a 10 by 12 storage unit. That's that. If it fills it, that's a big death pile. But lots of money. Lots of stuffies, Kathy. Yeah, I stole some. Kathy found some more plush that I stole from her. I guess that'll be in an upcoming haul video. Any of you guys recently buy a shed? What prices are you guys getting in your areas? It did, but I'm a third of the way through. All right. Brandy's here. How's it going? Says, hey, Kathy, my death pile is my basement. Got a death basement. Nice. Saying my storage unit's the same, but mine also has our listed inventory, so hopefully not as bad as I think. Amber says, I told myself not to work on a YouTube video until my death pile is listed. That was over 200 days ago. You know, I mean,
that would have been a good video, though, right?
Title it took me 200 days to make this video.
Reese, I'm not giving you a cookie, bud.
Fridley's asking, how do you optimize listing? I want to batch all photos together, then list drafts, etc. But then I need the item to know the dimensions, size, etc. So I do one at a time from start to finish.
Like, why do you need to know all that? I mean...
So, Fridley, are you doing things that are not similar in
like
size and
very
dimension?
Large things.
If you batch things together, you could do all like similar, like shirts. Like you'll know that a shirt, you know,
like this shirt that I'm listing. I don't know for sure that it's over a pound, but I have a good hunch because I've sold this type of thing many times.
Yeah.
Worst case scenario, well, I'm pricing it as if it's over a pound. If it's not, the buyer's paying like an extra $1 or so over what I would have charged if it was just under a pound. So like I don't necessarily like have all my weights and everything, but I know I'm gonna ship this in a poly mailer, and it probably weighs between 1 and 2 pounds. So for me, that's all that I really need to know.
Tommy says, I didn't buy a shed, but I bought new socks from Mercurial. Is that Mercari for free? You got free socks from Mercari? Remember when Mercari first came out? I thought it was Mercury. Or Mercury.
I still don't feel like Mercari is.
I mean, that's what they say on their commercials.
Oh, okay.
Mercari.
It just feels like a weird thing to say. And it never feels like natural to say it.
It doesn't. Is there anything natural about Mercari? Lisa's only listing on Poshmark. Says, okay, guys, back to the camera. I set a goal to get 6 bins finished. Lisa, awesome. If you want to hang out and listen to us in the background, that's cool too, but we get it. You got to get work done. You got to get it done. Amber says, I've started a video like 3 times in that time called This Video Ends When My Death Pile is Listed. I've had like 50 items left now. Oh, wait. So if I had a weekend with no toddler duties, I could do it. That's what I'm saying. Like, kids add so much more like distraction and time to everything than you could ever imagine. LA Jen, what's going on?
Hello.
Welcome in. Kathy's listing. Tommy says, yeah, they had a $20 coupon where you just pay shipping and tax. No tax in Oregon and filtered for free shipping. 0 cost to me. That's a win. Hopefully they're good socks. I've become like a weirdo about socks. Hello to the gingerbot. Amber says yes, and exhaustion. I just put, is it Rena?
I think so.
Rena to bed. Sorry if I'm pronouncing your kid's name wrong. I'm terrible with names. Just put Rena to bed, and now I'm about to go to bed. Take the sleep when you can get it, you know.
Is it 7 in Iowa?
Iowa. No, it might be. Are you an hour ahead? Or behind you guys? Or is it like 8:30 where you're at? Maya's back. Welcome back. All right, I got it right. I'm so smart. Nicole says, had a good day at buy sell trades today. Definitely made up for the bins.
Good.
There you go. Yeah, they're an hour later, 8:20. You guys ready for daylight savings? Which one is this? Do we lose an hour or do we gain an hour?
Spring forward.
Spring forward, so we're like losing an hour of sleep. Just what I need. Guys, I have jury duty. I have jury duty on Monday.
It's gonna be fun.
I ain't got time for that. Springing forward. Ugh. I ain't got time for the jury duty. Hopefully, I get a call. I got a call the night before. Hopefully, they don't need me. It's like any other time, any other year.
Yeah,
I'd be
right.
like happy to go check it out. Kathy, I'm kind of jealous. Kathy's got to sit on a jury.
We talked about this last week.
Did we? Did we? I mentioned I had jury duty. Oh.
You did.
It's like on my mind. I hate it. Let me try some here.
Oh.
Amber says good night.
Good night.
See you later, Amber. Get that rest. Thanks for popping in. Why is...
Well, these ones all have a cute little sweater.
They do. So yours is missing the sweater?
Yeah.
Maya says, oh, I just thought you must have known this before you ordered. Why just order the wrong size? What am I missing? Did I miss something there, Maya? Kathy said, Kathy, Ben's question. Today I had my disposable water bottle and tarp from home stolen. I've never had a problem before. Have you?
Not like a, I mean, sometimes I'm like, man, I thought I had this. And then it's not in my stuff. But it's usually like one thing. So I'm like, maybe I dropped it. I don't know. So I probably have had things stolen from my cart, not like personal items.
Right.
I don't usually, like, I don't bring my Stanley Cup in because I'm worried about that. I usually just bring in a drink that's like a can that I'm gonna throw away by the end of it anyways. I keep my keys in my Hulkin and my phone in my pocket. But yeah. I don't really even cover my cart with the sheet. A lot of people do that. I put this in plushes or scent?
She said, thanks for the tips. Yeah, I felt so violated. I read the set. Yeah, I didn't get the other message. It didn't come in. It didn't.
I mean, one time I was just like sorting my cart and I saw a lady like going through a bunch of people's carts. I was like, oh, I think these are someone's carts. She's like, oh, I thought only the ones on the other walls were. What? That doesn't make any sense, but whatever. So I don't know, like some people might literally just
like
not
on
know.
act, like not realize.
I mean, if you don't go to bins, it's very confusing what to do there.
Oh, it removed the message. Were you saying like naughty words and stuff? Are you trying to get banned?
She must have said the B word.
Nicole says, OMG. Yeah. Maybe YouTube thought it was inappropriate, but it really wasn't. It was about a return. Oh, bras maybe?
Would it really?
I don't think that would mess. I feel like, I don't know. I've gotten some shady messages through on YouTube before. Shen Valley Mama, welcome in. All right, so to summarize, they opened a return saying they got new implants, so they need the next size up. Most TMI return message I've ever got. And then she said,
for a bra.
And then she said, I just thought you must have known this before you ordered. Why just order the wrong size? Right, you'd think you'd know your new size before you order something, right? Yeah, that one came through. That makes much more sense with the first half and the context. All right, so all right, I'm gonna pop up my screen too. You guys cool with that? Maybe I'll look at sheds while you're working.
Okay.
So this is the website I've been looking at. I kind of looked at a few others earlier. This one seems like the best pricing, which
Still a lot.
still a lot. That's why I was like wondering if y'all have been shed shopping lately. Like, are these prices ridiculous?
Well, what'd you say about the shed you built at our old house by yourself?
Yeah, I thought it cost like $5 or $6 grand, but maybe I'm thinking of the deck.
I thought that was. You think that was that much?
I can't remember. It was 10 years ago.
I know,
So.
but I'm saying if it was that much for you to build it your whole self, and it's like a small one.
No, I mean, like, honestly, I did a little bit of pricing out, and I think it's gonna be worth it, especially since it's gonna get us out of the storage unit, right? Like that'd be worth it. Yeah, sure. Let's see. Amazon has some pretty good shed prices. Might have to check Amazon, although I'm not gonna do that on my window because I think our Amazon has some personal shopping stuff on there. You guys don't need to see what we buy on Amazon, you know?
Some beef jerky, some plastics.
What's the last things we've ordered? Mailers, vitamins. You don't need to see how much toilet paper we buy. I bought a food dehydrator. I haven't used it yet.
I know, you're so annoying. When you told me you bought it, I'm like, you're never gonna use it.
I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna make some jerky.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I was gonna look at sheds. I do think we're looking for kind of a specific size. They got some. The size I'm looking at, but I feel like it's more than this place is pricing out. Okay, so how big of a shed do you need? So I was looking up the regional permits and all that stuff, the building department. And it seems like we could do up to 400 square feet without having to put a foundation. And I believe that means that they'd be able to bring it out. It just has to be permitted, which is fine. I'll just have to go through all those hoops to get it permitted. And I think we're gonna look at like this barn style. It's not my favorite style. I like Kathy and I were looking at some of these like these studio looking ones. I like the look of these more.
Which ones? looking at.
Like this with the
Yeah, like that.
the
I also
transom
kinda
window.
like the one with the little porch in the front there.
Like this. I was
Yeah,
thinking I'd
like go
probably
up a
end
little
up
bit
building
more.
you a porch on the front of this.
Like that.
Like that. That's cool. Well, our
Does
doors.
that have the ceiling that you...
Our doors is gonna come out. It has to come out the side for the layout in our yard. And I think we're gonna go with like this barn style because it kind of goes like our house kind of looks like a farmhouse, and the barn kind of goes with that. But what I like the most about the barn style is that you could put like a loft storage. So we'd be able to put like USPS boxes and shipping material and have somewhere to stock stuff. So I was doing some math and I wrote it down here. So the biggest we can go is 14 by 28. That's just under 400 square feet. And I think we could just playing around with this, and I'd probably go with the taller walls, so they're like 8-foot walls. See, around here there's so many Amish shed builders. I might need to look into Amish shed builders. 14, what did I say? 14 by 28 by 8 tall. And so with this builder, it's starting out at just under 11K. Obviously, we got to put a door in it and stuff. Costco has sheds too if you have membership. Do they build custom ones? Julie, what's going on? Welcome from Indiana. Nicole says, I want a she shed, but our HOA is a pain. Yeah, luckily we have no HOA, so we don't have to worry about HOA. We just have to worry about regional building department. And I'm going to permit the shed, but I'm probably not going to permit the electrical going out to it and all that kind of stuff. You have to have a permit to put a shed in your own backyard? Yeah, you know, we live in America, the land of the free, where you have to buy a permit and a license to do literally anything. Anna, what's going on? Kelly says, I would love to have something like a barn shed, workroom, and greenhouse in the backyard. 14 by 28 is awesome. Yeah, it's not the 30 by 40 that I wanted. That'll be someday in the future. Someday in the future. Yeah, when my parents got a gazebo, they got it from an Amish company, I think. Let me see if there's Colorado Amish shed. None of these. Doesn't look like we have any Amish company. Oh, there's one in Grand Junction. That's too far. It also seems like a lot of the shed companies are down in Penrose.
Like, did they drive it here or you?
Yeah, like this one I'm looking at here, they do 50 miles delivery free, and then like $8 every other. We're like 55 miles away.
Oh, that's it. I was
So
like
it's
$8 a mile. I was thinking it was like 100 miles. How much would that be?
Yeah, there's like
15
two
times
routes,
8.
right? And one of them is like 70 miles away. That route going
Well, it
through
would
like
probably
Pueblo.
They have to take whatever route they can carry.
I'm like, look,
because $8.
Google Maps says 55. Charge me that
$8 at 20 miles is like a couple $100.
Yeah, I don't think we have any huge Amish communities here in Colorado. Oh, Chris, I'm not sure about Costco. I don't have a membership. Yeah, I mean, we have a membership. Their website doesn't have
This is a reindeer, right?
I believe so.
Well,
You think it's a reindeer,
what does
guys?
stag mean?
Eh?
Well, like the tag says stag party. What is
Stag? I mean, that's a male deer. Reindeer?
Right. Is that a reindeer? Is that what it?
I mean,
Or is it
reindeer are
just a
like
deer?
caribou.
Should I say reindeer or not?
I would say reindeer. It's a animal with horns in the snow. Like, that's a reindeer. I don't think anyone's gonna judge you if it's not an actual reindeer.
No, but they could file a item not.
Okay, then they need to get over themselves. Wood outdoor storage sheds. I'm looking on the Costco site, so let's move this. I don't know if I can move it there. Oh, I can get it there. All right. So let's see. Assembly. Do it yourself.
Nope.
I don't see a way to.
I have to go potty while these load.
Okay. Yeah, these are just 10 by 12. That's 12 by 16. It doesn't look as customizable on Costco. Yeah, probably not too custom. Tommy, I had to have a permit to replace my own water heater in the back. Luckily, Home Depot did it and processed the permit for me. Yeah, you got to permit everything. Kathy, what's going on? Says, hey guys, just got home from work, listing the last 3 items from my haul I had on Monday. Cross-posting and sending offers. Awesome. Welcome in. Where did Reese go? Like the new screen layout? Yeah, this is when I have something to do also. We're able to go 4 screen like this.
Did Reese leave?
He did. There he is. Get in your bed. Lay right in a circle. In that case, Costco does have a shed section. It should be outdoor and garden. Yeah. Stag party's like a bachelor party with reindeer. Reese laid where his butt's right in the middle of the camera. Simona, welcome in. Good morning.
Morning.
In Germany. Oh, stag party's the UK bachelor party. Like the 4 screens plus the bonus receipt. Yeah, like the little bullseye. All right. So, what do you have a preference on a roof?
I mean, I
Like,
know.
do you like metal roof
Oh.
versus? I like metal roof.
Versus what?
Or
Shingles?
shingle.
I don't really care.
It's like no, I don't think it was any additional price to do metal. So it would be $760 to paint.
Worth it.
And we don't want to paint it the house color we have currently because we don't like that color that much. It's way too dark. Let's go white. White with a black roof. Are the points not working? They should be working. Huh. Yeah, it just took a while. Try again, Jen. You lagging, Gingerbot?
2x is listed.
What's the benefit of a metal roof? Does it hold up better in high winds? I like the look of it better, and I feel like
a lot of noise when it hails and rains.
Well, I like the sound of rain on a metal roof. And I do think it lasts longer. And I've done both, like metal roofing and asphalt shingle, like roofing. And metal roofing is a lot easier and more fun to do as a roofer. Tommy says, my neighbor gave me some dry dog food that's made with peanut butter. My dog absolutely loves it. She now expects a handful as a treat every time we walk in the door. She's 18, so she gets what she wants. Nice. 18, that's a nice long life for a pup. All right, let's see, door. Yeah, I think we'd have to go. You want like a window on your door, yeah?
Yeah. Is it gonna be a small door like that?
I mean,
Is that how they look?
That's a full-size door.
Well, I thought they were like double doors.
Okay, so the double door would be an extra. It would go from $500 to $1,225.
Worth it. I'm just kidding. Easier to break into.
Easier to break into.
I don't know. I mean, think about all the stuff I'm gonna have to carry in and out of there. Think about those long Costco bins, your hands hitting the sides of the door frames.
It's bigger than our door going to the garage.
And every time I hurt my hands.
That is something we're gonna have to think about, getting stuff in and out efficiently. We're gonna have to figure out some kind of cart that will go across landscaping terrain. Chloe, what's up? Hi, Kathy and Chris. High five, Reese. Yeah, is the Gingerbot just being stupid? It's like it stopped. Let me see. Actions. Action cues. Hey Jen, if you're around, try doing points again. Doesn't have any pending actions. I don't know what's going on. Kathy, you should do a challenge. Can I pay for a shed with 1 month of Ben's items? Dang, that'd be
Not a whole set.
This is gonna be like 15 grand.
I've only got what? Well, that's extra. Not.
Oh, for
I'm
yeah.
talking about my furniture fund. Plus, I don't want to dip into that.
No.
Or like stop doing that.
No, I don't think we'll do it because we need this like pretty quick.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll obviously. I don't know. It's got to be done soon. I mean, we could do a double door like this without like they're not real doors, they're like shed doors.
Ew. I like real doors.
I mean, I do too. Another thing we could do is get this big double door, and then at some point I could put in French doors, like a real one, like a steel door. Like
Are you saying that and that door?
No, I'm showing you the differences.
Okay. I don't know, man. So that would be the only way in, though, if we had that one little door only? That's the only entrance.
Do you need more than one way to get in your shed?
Well, if it only has a tiny door.
Well,
like
I would
that,
put
yeah.
windows. I haven't done the windows yet. Again, like, oh no.
I'm saying for getting things in and out.
Yeah. I mean, do you want to put a garage door on the
I
side?
thought that was ugly. What?
OMG shed. Okay, is chat broken?
No, everyone's just bored of you.
Someone try chatting real quick. Kelly just chatted. No, people just working. Kelly said, will you be able to drive close to the shed for inventory, or will you still process everything in the house and then rake it into the shed?
I mean, I'll still probably do my photos in my office.
Yeah, I mean, they're still going to be processing to a degree. Yeah, sorry. Everybody's saying, yeah, test. Thanks for testing. Sorry. I thought chat died. Is the chat bot okay though? You alive, Gingerbot? I need to reboot Gingerbot. Alright. Closing Gingerbot. I might reintroduce all you guys again. So the question, will you be able to drive close? It will not be accessible via car, mostly because the bus will be parked in its way. I did think about maybe getting like a golf cart. Would that be cool? What are you talking? That'd be so cool.
It's literally like a few feet of
Or like a
walking.
quad with a little trailer. And you could just like go from the driveway into the round the back.
He's acting like this is a few.
I thought about it. It's not like I'm just saying it's an idea. It's an idea.
To me, that sounds like you'd have to redo the whole backyard.
Is there something wrong with that? I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Streamer bot, you're being dumb. I mean, it's loaded. Just putting the kids to bed, was busy. And he says, I'm home, I'll try and chat now. All right. Take it. Oh, take it instead of rake it. Mandy says, I'd want a garage door opener. I mean, like, we could do... I mean, the garage door would be $1,000.
But then I also feel like I can't put anything in front of it because it would be blocked.
Yeah.
That would be pointless.
Maybe we do like
$700 extra for a double door that you don't ever have
from
to
the furniture
install
fund
by yourself.
What is this door? That looks complicated. What are these? Just Barney looking doors. Get the doors you want and put an alarm system and cameras in if you're connected if you're concerned about break-ins. Yeah. We would definitely be putting cameras, alarm system. I mean, it's not like I'm worried about break-ins, but we would I mean, it's possible, you know.
Possible.
But a nice thing about having a shed in the backyard is we would be able to have internet. Just think about having internet when you're in your inventory. You could ship from there. We could do live what solds from the shed. Mandy says, get the quad. It's a tax deduction.
That's what I'm saying about the doors, the double doors. Is this whole shed a tax deduction? Like if we just
any tax gurus out there? What we're thinking of is buying it personally, right? Not through the business, but then renting it to the business, the shed. Does that seem like a smart way to do it?
No.
To be honest, not just the break-ins. You also have wildlife break-ins.
I'm worried about weather break-ins. Just like
weather
getting in there.
Nicole says, my husband wants a golf cart for when the new amphitheater opens here off Northgate. Oh, you live close to the amphitheater?
Nice.
We used to live up there.
I just saw there's like a Lauren Daigle concert this summer there.
At that place?
Yeah. So it must be opening. What?
Scott just popped in.
What's up, Scott? I saw a members only thing on his channel.
Oh, I gotta go check it out. I vote that Melody replaces you in all of your future videos. I would love to work in the shed daily if I got the quad. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the points. I'm pretty sure they're accruing because the bot is picking up who's in chat. But maybe it's not. I'll have to look into it after I get caught up. I tried looking at storage units because I can't afford a 2-bedroom apartment, and obviously no storage units on site, but storage units have gotten pricey. I'm glad they let you keep your rate for a while. Yeah, ours is $300. It's like $295, but we pay for the insurance, which makes it like $315. And that's 10 by 20. So this shed that we're looking at here is almost twice that size, which is nice because we'll be able to have all the inventory and more and some space for shipping. As it is right now, Kathy kind of sets up a plastic, like a folding table in our living room, so she could watch TV. We could set up a TV in the shed. She could do shipping in the shed. We could record videos in the shed. We could be just like Shed Flips and Commonwealth.
Yay.
We can join the Shed Gang. What's the reason that you're not using your basement for your business? I love how Karen from Lavender Clothesline uses hers. Well, I mean, our basement is kind of broken up. It wouldn't be as efficient as it is like at the storage unit where everything's like in a line. We would not really be able to do that here in the basement. I know Kathy thinks we could we have like a theater room.
I mean, we could, but we also just want the space.
Yeah. I think a shed is great because it's going to keep it separated enough to where on a night like tonight, it's cold. And if you really want to know, you can go out and look, or you can wait till the morning. But I think a shed is great. It'll also make it nice for the tax deductions of office usage and that kind of stuff. Like it's a set square footage and it's going to be used 100% for business. I think does she have an unfinished basement? Lavender Clothesline?
I've been watching her vids, but I haven't. They're mostly at the thrift store. I don't know if I've seen her inventory at all.
If we had an unfinished basement, I would definitely be using the unfinished basement. I can't remember if that's who I'm thinking of though. Fridley upgraded my car at the beginning of the year. Just to get power lift gates so I can easily get my inventory in and out of the car. So I get it. That's awesome. Got like with your key fob, you can open up the back. Yes, tax deductible. This is what Scott said. Asking tax questions to a YouTube chat. What could possibly go wrong? It's true. Everybody's from different states, different countries. Crystal says, my building is offsite and that's what I've done. Our building is an investment property and my business rents it from us.
Remember how we were
that was our hope at some
house?
point. Yeah.
We were going to use our other
There
house
was a time when we were looking at buying another house before we got this one. We were actually looking at buying a house from our neighbor, which would have been a good deal at the time. We just couldn't figure out the financing. Didn't work out. But we were going to have the house next door, which is bigger. It was probably an extra 1,000 square feet than our other house. Maybe more. Living out of that house and then having our whole old house as a business like place. And that's what the kind of thing we were thinking about doing like that. Mandy says, you need to look up Saw Cheryl for tax stuff. She's seriously so good. Saw Cheryl. Saw Cheryl. Oh, Saw is simplified accounting with Cheryl. Okay. Save that for later. At least that's what I was told. Scott says, I also vote that Melody replaces me in all of our future videos. Mike, I came in late. What's the shed? Will it be temperature controlled? Yeah, I have a mini split unit that would do heating and cooling and dehumidifying and all that kind of stuff. And it's good. It's actually, I got it from my garage and it would be perfect for the shed. Same square footage. It's good between 300 to 500 square feet. So Mike, yeah, that's a good point. If it gets too hot, can it dry rot the shoes? It'll be totally climate controlled. They probably need to seal wood items up pretty well so the moths don't attack them. And yeah, we're gonna finish the inside. It's gonna be basically like a house. Like we'll insulate, we'll put, if we don't put drywall up, we'll put some kind of wall plywood up or something. It's gonna be nice. It's not gonna look or feel like a shed. It's gonna be like a she shed. Teresa says, my only concern is mice in a shed.
That is a concern.
Well, that would be the benefit of having like a real door. Like it would be nice and sealed with the real door. I want to know why this chat bot's not working. When you move your inventory to a shed, you may want to evolve to plastic bins with lids. Nah.
Are you going to take people's advice at all?
Well, do you know how much it would cost to get that many plastic bins?
But like, if it's something that we might need to do, then you should.
I don't. Mice are not going to be an issue. Mice are not going to be. It's going to be sealed. It's not. It's not going to be like your normal shed. Kelly says, thus the word evolve. We don't evolve. I don't evolve. Scott said, my shed has a real door and spray foam insulation. I'm still saving up for solar electricity. I mentioned that to Kathy. I was like, we could put solar on that thing. Mama with the camera. Hello.
Hello.
Maya says, I think Commonwealth Picker does have his stuff in bins in the shed. He does, but I mean, he has a lot of stuff that's not in bins too. I don't think he has. It's like if you're there every day, you're not going to get mice. Mice is like something that happens if you're not in there active.
Are you a mice expert?
I have killed a mouse in the recent... I have killed one in like the last 60 days. I'm basically a professional. If mice, moths, spiders, ants can get into the house, they'll be able to get into a shed. Scott says it's easier for a mouse to get into my house than it is in my shed. I think that's going to be true.
There's mice at the storage unit?
There's probably bed bugs in the storage unit, and I'm not joking. I mean, like, you know, the shed is going to be up on like these skids, but I'm going to like close it up all the way around. We got to put some windows in here. What are the window options? 24 by 36, 24 by 36. 2-pane insulated. Window with grid. We'll get a cat. That's what we'll do.
Okay.
That'll be good for the inventory. Penny, how's it going? Hey guys, how are you? We're doing all right.
Hello.
We're doing all right, except for this chatbot is not doing okay. I don't know what he's doing.
Cat.
You want a shed cat?
Yeah. That also gets to come sleep with.
No, I'm allergic to cats. If it sleeps with you, I'm out of the bed. Oh, that's why. It's not connecting to YouTube for some reason. Let me Google this real quick.
Googling what?
Why are my chatbots not connecting to YouTube's? Let's see. Sorry, chatbot's not working for a minute. Kathy says, "Does anyone here use Curtsy? If so, is it an app that I can like share my items on, or is it more of an app that I have to wait for people to have attention on my items?" You're not familiar with Curtsy, are you? We're not familiar. Maya says, "Yeah, usually my parents get mice in their basement, and my dad works down there. He was on his computer, and baby mice started climbing on him. Ooh, gross." That I have a traumatic experience from when I was a kid with a mouse.
I don't want to hear about it.
It's not that traumatic. As an adult, I look back and I'm like, man, I was getting my dog food out of his food belt, food bag, scooping.
I said
To
I
put it in a
don't
bowl.
wanna hear about it.
Close your dang ears. And so I scoop some food out of the bag, and a mouse runs up my arm, like crawls up on my back. I was probably like 7 years old. Got the heebie-jeebies. Yes, but you hear horror stories of mice and roaches in storage places. I mean, it's a risk anywhere. Lori says, "This conversation has me thinking about that old book. There's a mouse in the house. If you give a mouse a cookie." I didn't think some mice get used to people being around. We'll just get some mouse traps. Scott!
$10 from Cha-Chink King. Y'all hit the thumbs up so I didn't waste this $10.
Thank you so much. Tell anybody to give a thumbs up. Scott, you're the best, man. If we put a shed in the backyard, we'll probably get a billion rabbits trying to burrow under it. Okay, yeah. We'll have to put a gravel pad out and that kind of stuff.
Y'all are worrying me, but like literally, Lonnie, like all these people have had their sheds for years and years and years, and like seemingly fine.
If we get a mouse, look, I'm a man. I can take care of a mouse. Mom with the camera says, "Problem solved. Get a cat." Everyone here has a shed got rats burrowing under them. Get a naked cat, no fur everywhere. As long as it's sealed up and temperature controlled, pests and things shouldn't be an issue. And as long as you don't like leave the door open, I think that's...
I'm definitely gonna leave the door open. Like if I'm in there, I'll probably have the door open.
Yeah. I can make a Dutch door for it. That'd be cool. That'll keep the mice out, and you can keep it open.
Okay.
The color of that sweater you're listing is pretty. Love the green.
I wish I just found out the bins a couple days ago. It would have been perfect for St. Patty's Day.
Penny says, "I do have a couple questions about income tax." All right, well, right off the bat, we're not like tax people, or we're like not the best people to ask, but we'll see what you say. Can you tell me what I can claim? It's my first year. Can we claim a portion of our space at home? Gas, items purchased, anything else? You can claim office space. I I think it has to be used 100% for office. There's some stipulations about it. But you can claim basically a square footage of your house. Like, for instance, Kathy's office, we can claim she 100% uses it for business. I'm a little iffy on this room because not all that stuff back there is business. So,
I mean, it's in our video right now, so it's business.
yeah, IRS, look. Utilities, I personally have never claimed utilities. It's just like I've heard somewhere, again, I'm not a tax expert, okay? I don't do it the right way. I've heard somewhere that small businesses that claim home office space and utilities and stuff like that are much more likely to be audited for that kind of stuff. And so I just opt out of claiming a lot of it. I try to make it as simple and as possible so that, you know, I'd rather not pay. I'd rather pay a little bit more in taxes than I maybe should have to, if that means that my chances of getting audited are a little bit less. It's kind of like I'm hedging it. So that's kind of how I look at it and how I convince myself, you know, I'm not going to claim heat and all that kind of stuff, but you can. If you're going to do it, I would recommend talking to an accountant to get it right. Items purchased, obviously, anything that you're buying for business is a tax deduction. Anything that costs you to run your business. Tommy says, I honestly was just thinking the same thing, Mama with the camera. You like that green sweater? Scott says, I had a cat with antisocial personality disorder and narcissistic personality disorder. She killed everything for fun. Never had mice when she was around. She was 3 pounds of anger and resentment.
So we're getting a cat. Do you think we could get a cat that would just be like an outdoor cat, but like also come indoors in the shed, but live? I don't know. I mean, can a cat live outside? Probably not in Colorado.
Not in Colorado.
Like when I was a kid, our cat would just wander the neighborhood always.
If you get a cat for the shed, I can't be in the shed.
You.
And if we get a cat, it has to be one of those angry cats. The ones with a mean face. We could just get a mouse. Have you ever heard of the I heard of this online. The Rat King story. It's like you take rats and you put them in a pit and you let them like kind of eat each other until there's one standing.
Why are we talking about rats?
And then you throw in more rats. We could do this with mice. So we get 10 mice, put them in a pit. I don't know. Put them where they can just, you know, eat each other until there's one mouse left. And then you put more mice in there. So then you eventually end up with one mouse who eats nothing but other mice. And you let that mouse live in the shed. And then we won't have a mouse problem. Depends on what pest you're talking about, because rats can chew through pretty much everything. I don't think we have rats here in Colorado. I've never seen a rat in Colorado, not like the New York ones. If Drew had his shed here in hot Florida, you'll be fine. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure we're gonna do it. I'm not worried about no mice. I don't believe they could chew through metal, and if they're gonna chew through the wall, you'll probably notice that before they get all the way through. Just the color. The color green, yeah. Lori says, we own another business that is partially ran out of our house and all supplies are stored here. The business pays us rent quarterly. Yeah, and Colorado cats can't survive outside. We have bobcats. We can get a bobcat. If you get a cat for the shed, it can't be in the shed. Sounds like someone just convinced his wife to get a shed cat. I can't be in the shed. I don't know. She wants me in the shed.
Not really.
Good, get a cat. Gives me an excuse. Penny says, thank you so much for your help. I've tried mouse alarm things that you plug into the wall outlet. They give off a sound that the mice don't like. It has worked wonderful for us. Well, you'll have a one mouse problem. Yeah, but the mouse will only eat other mice. Like it'll be like, I don't want to eat plastic. I like mice. He's got a taste for blood. All right, let me try to see if this chat thing. Close out of this. It's not working anyway. It's getting dark. I heard the story. I didn't come up with a plan. People did it before. Why did it disconnect? Okay, so Gingerbot got connected. Ginger Marvin got connected. Okay. I wonder if I need to update this. It's up to date. Maybe he's thinking about the NIH study where they made colonies of mice and rats and studied how long they would grow before they turned on each other. That might be what it is. I don't know. We just have a whole colony of mice. Oh, I got... Oh, no. I think StreamerBot's just being stupid today. Lord of the Flies, shed rodent version. That's really gonna test it. Okay, points are working again. It still seems super slow. I don't know why it's being that slow. There's no updates available. And it's broken again. So I was thinking, since someday we're gonna have to move that pergola anyway,
Yeah.
would it be cool to put it like right in front of the shed? No?
I don't know. It might look stupid.
Well, I was thinking I want to give you some like...
You have a lot of thoughts when we don't even have a shed yet.
Can I talk about the shed on the live? Like,
You don't need to talk about extra parts about it.
I'm gonna... Fine, I won't make you little flower boxes under your windows and a bench
I don't need
and a
that.
sign that says Ginger Marvin Avenue or Ginger Marvin HQ or anything. Like, I'm not gonna do any of that.
Good. That seems like a waste of time.
Not gonna make a ramp up the door or
Why would we need
anything.
a ramp?
You guys broke it again. Oh, it's welcoming It's welcoming Mama with the camera. Why is it just so slow? It's just like it's being super slow. So the shed is 14 by 28 by 8. Where are the... How is... So I think if I'm reading all the documentation correct, Scott, our regional building, like for permits and stuff, as long as it's under 400 square feet, we don't have to pour a foundation. So I can, you know, get a shed put here without a foundation. I think we need to tie it down with some ties. And then, ooh, do we want 2x6 wall studs? I want to put lofts. Should we do 2 lofts, right? I mean, yeah, I think it worked for a second, and now it's not working. Ramp would be awesome, though. Yeah, I think there'd have to be a ramp, because if you got like Hulking bags or, you know, something going in and out. I have 2 sheds, and I hate having to step up into the taller one. It welcomed you. Oh, look, is giving points out now. I think it was just like taking a break. I don't know. It was on a coffee break. I know it's pricey, but if you know what... I know it's pricey, but you know what would be great? Automatic doors for when you're carrying heavy things inside. Like an automatic... like a bank door? Like a... where you push a little square button? See, it worked for a second, and then you guys broke it again. Scott says, mine is 16 by 20 with 9-foot sidewalls, 11 foot taller in the center. I poured the concrete myself. It's washed concrete. I also added a 6-inch overhang on the front for shade. I was hoping that they would do they could do a overhang on the roof, on the sides here, and I feel like it just looks better. I don't think there's an option to do that. Oh, we could do little windows up here. But then that's going to be the loft area. Probably unnecessary. These are not the same windows. What happened here? Whoa, $450? Oh, for 2. Oh, this would be ready for delivery April 11th through the 25th. So basically it would take a month and a half. Scott, do you recommend metal roof or asphalt shingle roof? If someday we do put solar panels on here, I feel like the metal roof would be easier to deal with that. Nicole says, I really need to invest in a Hulk bag ASAP.
Worth it.
Or 4.
Hey, we're gonna need those to get out to the shed.
I know you think it's kind of ridiculous, but I think like a quad or a golf cart with a bed
Ridiculous.
would be way more beneficial than you want to even understand. I mean, that's like 30 to 50 yards of a walk just to get back there.
Get my steps in.
You gonna be okay with that?
Are you? Get your steps in too.
I just gotta carry my stuff to that closet right there.
No, you gotta carry my stuff to the shed.
I'm getting a 4-wheeler if I'm carrying it.
Well then, too bad. Ew.
It's working again. It's working for Mama with a camera.
I don't want to say a color on this because it's gonna be wrong.
Scott says, I made a time-lapse video of mine when it was built. Ooh, that'd be cool. I mean, honestly, when we do get the shed going, like, it's definitely gonna be on the channel. You know, it's YouTube stuff.
I'm sorry, I'm coughing. I ate too much cookies.
Windows just get covered by shelves and inventory. Well, I mean, there's going to be, it's not going to be fully 100% inventory. There's going to be like some space for shipping. And a TV and stuff. Like, there's going to be some working space. But, I mean, I could definitely see, like, because right now, the inventory that we have would fit in half of this. Like, everything that's in the storage unit would fit in half of this. And then we'd still have loft above and a whole other half. Metal roof 100%. Yeah, I want a metal roof. Nicole says, yeah, I saw Kathy's today, and Rye at the Benz had one too, and I'm seriously wanting one.
Yeah. You gotta get one.
Put a fancy coffee machine in the shed. Maybe Kathy will be happy with the idea. You want a fancy coffee machine?
The funny thing is, I know I get like a coffee every day, but I like the experience of Starbucks. I don't actually like the coffee. I like to get my coffee at Starbucks. I don't know.
You like the environment of Starbucks.
Yeah. We can definitely.
What if I paint a mural of a Starbucks barista on the wall? No. Okay. Will you be walking through grass? Oh, I got my Duolingo. Kathy would probably walk through the grass.
And he would probably tell me how much it annoys him.
There's no grass right now.
But he doesn't want to carry it. Okay,
she's gonna walk through the grass just to passive aggressively.
You have like 1 million pounds of flagstone.
Oh, I know, and I want to put like a porch right out. Like I want to have a flagstone entry to your deck, your shed.
Diagonally from our back.
It's not gonna go through the grass.
Go like this.
It's not going through the grass, but it would probably go on the other side. So like, how do I? Is there like a? Let me try this. Okay. So we have the house. The walls are straighter than that. Trust me. And then we have like a patio that kind of goes like this. And there's like a little pad here, like a step. And then, there's like a flower bed along the front here. And like we have like an outdoor fireplace right here. This is all like seating and barbecue stuff. But there is like a walkway right here to be able to get to the front of the house. Again, straighter than that. The shed would be going like here. Maybe a little bit bigger than that. Something like that. And then there's like the lawn is, I didn't make this big enough. Let me see. So the lawn is something like this. And there's a couple like garden beds over here. There's like this is where the bus is gonna be. The bus is gonna be parked here. And then this is where I wanted the building to be, the bigger building, because we could put in a driveway here all the way to the front, something like that. And so this was gonna be like a 2-car garage kind of thing. And then there's like a gazebo here, tree in the back. There's like this weird paver just area. It's like pavers. And then like the weird round gazebo. Right now there's a pergola like right here. So there's like a stone path, like flagstone path going up to around here to this area. And oh, I messed this up. The back of our house is actually kind of like this. And so the back door is right here. There's like a step down. So there's no real way to drive a car because the bus is going to be parked here while I'm working on it because the garage is over here. Eventually, I'm probably going to park the bus back here once it's not being worked on actively. And then, you know, we'd be able to get in the backyard with a car, but it's going to be there for a while I'm working on it. So right now, Kathy would basically have to like either walk this way.
You mean you?
Or
Because I would just walk straight through.
she's, I mean, Kathy's like literally point A, point B, straight line. So she's gonna walk over the fireplace. Oh, like she's gonna, like there's like weeds and trees and stuff here. She'll like, you know, get a machete and walk through it. So what I'm probably gonna do is I've got a bunch of flagstones, and I don't like these ones here because I'm probably gonna end up putting, like a bigger driveway eventually. Can I not? Oh, I guess I can undo that as much. So what I'm thinking about doing is basically making flagstone walk up the side here. And then doing like a flagstone. I don't know if I'd have to get rid of this weird paver. It's like weird, cheap, like square pavers. I don't like it that much. It's in a weird spot. So doing like a flagstone, like a porch kind of off the front of the shed. There's like a street light, like a cool street light just right here. I'm wondering if I could be able to move that because it'd be cool for like the area in front of the shed, you know, put like a bench here. I would probably want to plant more trees just to make this like more sound and more private, because if we're gonna be like recording and doing a lot of stuff in this area, you know, just kind of block it off. So probably some kind of trees. We do have a bunch of raspberry bushes like right here. That'd be kind of cool, just having like, yeah, I'm gonna go get a raspberry. You hate this gazebo thing, don't you? The round one.
Yeah, it's pointless.
It is kind of weird. It's like it had a roof at one time, but it blew off.
But even with the roof, what is it for? What are they doing there?
We can have a wedding in there.
That's like, not really.
So we could. I mean, it's a round slab. It's got a concrete slab underneath it. I think it'd be cool to have like a fire pit, either like here. I guess we could do it there if we take that out, but that's like not shed related. So we can't do this big old building that I wanted to do. So we're gonna do this for now, and then let's do this at some other time. Let's see, I'll make it look like a Starbucks inside, so she like working in a coffee shop to list. Yeah, I'll get some like ambient noises and stuff like that. The mud will change her mind. I mean, this is all like there's not really any mud, and like it's all pretty rocked, landscaped. Hey, I installed solar for 4 years, and I think it's better to have them installed on shingle because they get into the studs rather than into just the metal roofing. Just my professional opinion. Okay. Well, we're probably not going to do. We're honestly probably never going to do solar on it. I just was thinking that'd be kind of neat. I have a walkway to one and not the other one, and mud after the rain. Even though it's grassy, makes me not want to go to the shed. It's my death. That's one thing. The snow in the snowy time, like these flagstones, they're gonna be impossible to shovel.
Okay, well, you know how the storage unit is right now.
Yeah.
For like 6 months
Which
or more.
just gives like more credence to a four-wheeler. We'll get, yeah. Just make a path from your house to the shed, just like those fancy landscape garden. Speaking of bus, have you moved it to the y'all's new house yet? I wonder what the neighbors' reaction will be. I mean, I'm sure the neighbors will be fine, but I have not moved it yet.
Have to be fine.
It's gonna be moved probably within the next 3 days, though. It's like the big last thing that I've got. How big is your property? It's a half acre. Half acre. I feel like it might look bigger in this picture. But I mean, it's fairly big. It is fairly big.
Not big enough to have a golf cart or four-wheeler.
But big enough for a school bus?
No, I don't think it was.
Yes, it is. It's plenty big for a golf cart.
I mean, it's big enough as in it fits, but I don't think it's big enough that it's not an annoying thing to have here. Alright, I did 20.
You did 20?
Now I'm gonna calculate how many dollars. I have to go potty.
Never mind, you just answered my question. Will it be easy to shovel snow? No. I think snow is going to be the most difficult thing to handle when there is snow.
I mean, what's the difficult part about it? Like, I guess I'm confused. Like, what's so hard about it? Because right now, I have to get everything into our car, drive it to the storage units, through the snow, 5 miles away, times 2. The storage unit is full of snow and ice. Like, it never melts because it's all shaded.
Yeah, they really...
And so I had to get everything in and out onto a little cart inside the building. It's like, it's the same.
I mean, the previous owner left that decent like wagon, that garden wagon, gorilla cart or whatever it's called. Nicole said, OMG 20, you're amazing.
Thanks. I do this for a living.
Do you feel good about doing 20 in that time?
I mean, that's what I usually do, 20 on the live.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel great.
Scott says, I'd like to get one of those gators, but they're pricey. I mean, I'm talking like, we can get something used. It doesn't have to be like... It doesn't have to be like one of those called a Polaris or anything like that. Jeez, a new one of these is 20 grand? This is what I was thinking. Just something like this that could hold like 2 bins. I was thinking something like this. Probably used though. Because I ain't 20. That's more than the shed. Simona says, I think the most exciting part for Chris is the opportunity to have a four-wheeler. Does a four-wheeler count as a tax deductible? I mean, probably. Probably.
It doesn't seem necessary.
It's not necessary, but we're gonna have to figure out some kind of mode of getting back and forth between the shed with more than one bend in a hand.
$423 listed.
Pretty good. We can almost afford a four-wheeler. Nicole says, I need to get faster at listing. Hey, another reason to get a shed, Kathy.
What?
So I can have a four-wheeler.
You already get everything you want. I get nothing I want.
What do you want?
A
shed?
I guess. I'd be fine with the stuff in the house, even though I said I was really saying you want this basement for yourself. I don't care about this basement.
Well, I do.
I know. I just said you get whatever you want. You're just trying to kick me out of the house into a shed. That's fine.
Scott says it's about 300 feet from my house to my shed. I just drive my truck when we are moving a lot of stuff. See, and that's the problem with, like, we can't really get a vehicle back there. That's why I wanted it to be here, because this was going to be a driveway, paved. I was going to install like an automatic gate where you could just, like a garage door opener, open a gate. And then, you know, the bus could be parked on the side, and then it would just back right up to the shop. And, you know, that was like the ultimate goal. But this would be it's a much bigger undertaking. We're just not capable of doing right now. The reason is you'll avoid all the hassle of dealing with snow and ice at the storage unit as you described. Yeah, I mean, well, this is going to be facing almost the same direction. So
I'm saying we're not going to avoid it, but it's the same. There's no difference.
No.
It's closer though. And Chris will walk out there and get everything ready through the snow. He loves walking through the snow with his flip-flops on.
Mimi's Treasures, what's going on? Hey,
hello.
Friends, I'm late. Gonna listen while I list a few things before bed.
I'm gonna go potty.
Yeah.
What?
We probably got it just, I don't know. It's already 8:50, so we got a few minutes left. What about just a wagon or something? No, I know. Look, I was mostly joking about the four-wheeler, but if I could find a golf cart for like $500, I mean, I'm gonna get it. Let me see if Facebook Marketplace has anything. I mean, I mean, there's a golf course right by us. So, yeah, like, look, there's basic golf carts. I could put a bet on one of these. This one's $800. Look at this thing, $800. Take this off, put a little trailer behind it. I can't tell. Oh, I don't know what I just did there. Sounds like you need a snowmobile, not a four-wheeler. I mean, it's probably about 300 feet. Not 300 feet. 300 feet, it's probably like 100 feet. Between here. Maybe 150. Like a true Coloradan. Short flip-flops in the snow. Yeah. Yeah. I have a dump trailer that I can attach to my mower. It can haul something like 500 pounds. I mean, that's kind of what I'm thinking. And that, look, it's not like the thing that needs to be done right away.
You still talking about a golf?
Yes.
Like, there's, even when there's snow, it lasts like a day. It doesn't accumulate that much.
I'm not even talking about the snow. I'm just talking about having to carry bins back and forth. This would,
we're resellers. Well, I am.
This would make it to where we could pull the golf cart to the front, take stuff directly from the car, golf it all the way to the back shed to process. You're gonna help me. I would drive the golf cart anytime you needed me to.
Yeah, right.
And then we could be like, you know what? Let's go to Chipotle, and then you get in the golf cart and drive to Chipotle.
Do you even allow to drive it on the real estate?
I don't know. Look, here's a free one.
It's not free.
This is.
Gross.
That one looks good. A solo rider.
There's not even a.
I've never seen something like this.
Did that even have anywhere to like put stuff on it?
It looks like it has a dolly on the front. Look at that, guys. Free. And I guarantee it works. Look at that. Just put up 2-3 bins. Boom, boom, boom. Clean up that disgusting seat. Oh, is it? I guess I didn't see if it was free. Free. It says free golf cart. Batteries need to be charged and connected. Need the space.
We are not getting this golf cart.
I'm getting it tonight. It's here in Peyton. It's got a little crack in the hood. I mean, that's to be expected.
That's disgusting.
No, like, look, this is $800. I'm not saying I'm gonna get this or anything, but like, look, it's got like good snow tires. We could just take this off, put a little trailer on the back.
What neighborhood is that?
This, why do you care about the neighborhood?
That's cute. It's a cute neighborhood.
I don't know. It looks like it's. It doesn't say where. It's just showing center Colorado Springs. You can get a license plate for it, and I think taking on the road in some cities would allow.
Where do you put?
Maybe we can get the license plate that say Ginger.
Where do you put things on there? You have to like attach a cart to it?
Yeah. Yeah. Put a little. I mean, we could like strap the wagon to it.
We gotta go.
We do gotta go. Guys, within 3 years, I'm getting a golf cart. Okay, mark my words.
Within 3 years, hopefully we have a shed on Ginger Marvin time.
You really just need the kids to get big enough to carry your tubs. Problem solved.
No, today. What did I made Connor carry something because he was like bragging about getting some award at school for being I don't know. I was like, oh cool, help me carry this bag.
This is reminding me of my husband. Hey, we're all the same. We all just want a golf cart. That's all we want. I'm just kidding, guys. The golf cart's it's just for fun. Hello, Jared. Am I late? A little bit. We're actually going to close out here. But you are welcome to...
Tell Chris he doesn't need a golf cart.
Well, replay and then see all of my perfect arguments for why we need a golf cart.
No.
Lori says, Scott's right. 2 teens come in very handy for moving heavy things and running packages to UPS and to ship. We could literally just drive the golf cart to the post office. It's not that
if you're allowed to drive on the real road.
All right. Good night, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out. Shed's coming in the future.
Maybe.
We'll keep you all posted on that. But hey, if you missed it, we're putting out another video this week, so we're gonna start doing 2 videos a week. No, another video coming out tomorrow. So look forward to that. And thank you so much for all the support. We appreciate you guys so much. Thanks, Scott, for helping us out tonight. Hanging out. You guys are awesome. Kathy, say goodnight.
Good night.
No, say like, what's your outro?
Good night, guys.
All right. Well, we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.